Israel-Iran War News Live Update. Biden is proceeding with a $1 billion arms package for Israel. The Israeli-led assault on the beleaguered Gaza Strip is entering its 222nd day and has now claimed the lives of 35,173 individuals, mostly children and women, wounded over 79,061, and left 10,000+ Palestinians fearing for their safety under the rubble of destroyed buildings. The Israeli-led assault on the beleaguered Gaza Strip is entering its 222nd day and has now claimed the lives of 35,173 individuals, mostly children and women, wounded over 79,061, and left 10,000+ Palestinians fearing for their safety under the rubble of destroyed buildings. In the Nuseirat camp in central Gaza, Palestinians mourn the lifeless body of a kid found beneath the debris of a house that was destroyed by Israel on May 14, 2024. After 7 months of conflict, the U.S.-allied Israeli military has devastated the Gaza Strip, and the United States asserts that the $320 million pier will help humanitarians reach the besieged territory. Israel has promised to safeguard relief workers and is now monitoring to see whether it will grant a more liberal flow of goods through this water channel than it has by land. Relief groups are keeping a close eye on this development. On this, the 76th anniversary of the Nakba, or catastrophe, thousands of Israeli-Palestinian people gather for a rally. Following the expulsion of thousands of Arabs from their homes in the 1948 conflict that resulted in the establishment of Israel, protesters walked through the rubble of the villages where the expulsion occurred. Russian President Vladimir Putin will begin his new term with a show of solidarity from his most powerful political ally, Chinese President Xi Jinping, during his Thursday visit to Beijing. The meeting is unlikely to include many hard negotiations. In defiance of American pressure over Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022, Putin is set to showcase the pair's lauded no-limits cooperation during their 2-day mission. Xi and Putin will discuss bilateral relations as well as international and regional problems of mutual concern, according to China's foreign ministry, which on Tuesday verified Putin's visit. Experts predict that Putin will use his trip to China to rally Xi to provide Russia's war economy with more resources, such as chemicals and machinery to bolster its military industries and cheaper oil and gas. However, the trip will also serve as a powerful symbol of the two countries' shared worldview, which is focused on challenging the US-led order. An anonymous Russian official stated, "No matter what the West attempts to say or do, China will continue to be Russia's strategic partner." The official went on to note that the president of Russia and the leader of China have both chosen this route. Early on Wednesday, Putin endorsed China's proposal for a peaceful resolution of the issue in Ukraine in an interview with China's state news agency Xinhua. He stated that Beijing fully understood the rationale behind this proposal. In Beijing, they clearly comprehend its core reasons and its worldwide geopolitical importance, Putin added, as reported in a Russian-language transcript on a Kremlin website. Putin will also visit Harbin, a city in China's northeast with historical ties to Russia, and meet with Premier Li Qiang to discuss economic ties. Putin's visit follows U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken's voyage to Beijing last month, during which Blinken warned China's senior diplomat Wang Yi against increasing military aid to Russia. To paraphrase Blinken, Russia's ruthless war of aggression against Ukraine is being powered by Beijing's supply of dual-use products. Although Putin and Xi pledged a no-limits alliance in Beijing days before the invasion began in February 2022, China has thus far refrained from supplying Russia with actual weapons and ammunition. U.S. authorities stated last month that they do not currently have plans to blacklist Chinese banks, despite initial discussions about doing so within the United States. A defense analyst from Singapore, Alexander Neil, remarked, "I'm sure Putin would want to have China's help in putting Russia over the line in Ukraine. What more can China do without drawing the ire of Washington will be a very heavily scrutinized feature of this mission," stated Neil, an adjunct fellow at the Pacific Forum Research Organization in Hawaii.